WNST, Towson, Baltimore, and Baltimore Positive. We're positively taking the Maryland Crab Cake Tour back out on the road. Not this week, though. I mean, I got the crab races on Wednesday down at Lexington Market with our friends at Fadley. So we'll be giving some of these away on Wednesday at the official Preakness Crab races. We have the race on Saturday and all sorts of things happening with the Orioles and Shohei Ohtani and all that good stuff. We'll be giving these away at the local next Tuesday, the 23rd, up in Falston. Come on out and say hello. Our friends at Window Nation also giving the love all month long at 866-90 Nation. You buy two, you get two free. 5 years, 0% financing. I tell you what, it's spring, NBA playoffs, Stanley Cup, these teams, these Floridas and Carolinas and whatever. The big race this week. And then there's golf. We got a PGA Championship happening this weekend up in upstate New York. But we have golf happening throughout the community here. And as much as they're going to run a little race this weekend, just west of 83, right off of Northern Parkway, if you keep going just a little further west, you'll find this guy. He is the head PGA pro to advance PGA Championship, as well as to invite you out to Forest Park, legendary Forest Park, to just off Windsor Mill inside the Beltway as well. Two different ways to get to it. We welcome Richard Sheppard Jr. making his debut here. Busy week, dude. I mean, I could be talking
Yes,
Orioles,
sir.
Ravens, Lamar, Preakness, all this stuff happening, and you're out there showing some young people how to golf right now, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. We actually have a PGA Junior League just getting started. It's actually our third week coming up. Unfortunately, we got rained out last weekend. So we do like a junior league where it's like a rec league for kids for golf. So we actually play other courses. We
Like a
last week
travel league, kind of,
it's
sort of,
like a
right?
travel league,
I
correct?
like
Yep.
that.
Our first week we went to Country Club of Maryland. I can tell you the results if you want, but we beat them, and then 2 weekends ago we went to BCC. We actually tied Baltimore Country Club. We tied them, but we got rained out last weekend. So
Well,
hopefully
you're
we
always competing in golf. Are you competing
yeah,
against yourself? I mean, I've seen the simulators
competing
up the
against the
street from the
course.
radio
Yeah,
station. You're competing. You're competing with yourself all the time. But then there's the competition of, well, I play lacrosse or I play baseball or I play soccer, team sports. There's,
right,
hey man, we got a
right,
team in a league here, and we're going to go over there and beat the country clubbers. And we're a
exactly.
muni, right?
Yes, I love it. That's the thing about golf. That they golf didn't have any type of team aspect or recreational league aspect for the juniors, and they came up with this PGA Junior League about I want to say maybe 6 years ago,
So
six
when you
seven
were a
years
kid, this
ago.
didn't exist. Flat
No,
out.
well they did have Junior Inter Club,
Okay.
which was kind of similar, but this man they got their own jerseys. It's all
Look
it's
at
awesome,
that.
man.
See, I'm
It's yeah
learning things
yeah
here today,
yeah
you know?
yeah
So
man.
give me your background. How did you come to golf and how did you come to because I talk about this with all the pros all the time, but we're talking about a West Baltimore place that kids in the neighborhood could come and learn to play golf. And I'll say this to you, bro. I never swung a golf club until I was way into my 20s. I was on the
Okay,
radio probably 5 years, 6 years, 96 or 97. So I was probably 28 years old
that's
when
right
I
when Tiger
first
popped.
a little before that,
Okay,
right? It
okay,
was in that
yeah,
range. And
yeah.
I met Tiger Woods on New Year's Eve in 1996, the whole in Vegas, the whole deal.
Oh,
But golf was getting cool then. But I was
yeah,
on the radio and people were playing. The Ravens didn't even exist. I'm talking
right,
95. Like, the
right.
Ravens were a
Yep.
glimmer at that point. And a lot of people I knew said, well, you'll do business if you go and golf. And I'm like, you don't understand, man. My name's Aparicio. My people came off the plane from Venezuela. We do baseball. My dad loved football and basketball and boxing and whatnot. But like golf never came to my neighborhood. I had a few neighbors that would put clubs in the trunk of the car and they would
Yeah.
go to Rocky Point or because I'm from Dundalk.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there was no golf mojo. I don't vibe. I don't know. It wasn't in the air in my neighborhood. And I had Pete Caringi on the Crab Cake Tour 2 weeks ago down at McFalls in Essex, and I said we didn't play soccer in my neighborhood. We didn't play lacrosse in my neighborhood. So to say that it comes to you, but I didn't have a golf course in my neighborhood. And I tell you what, my buddy Eddie Lauer grew up right by Herring Run, and there's a golf course in his backyard, 2 blocks away. I think it's different when you have access to it.
Mount
And that
Pleasant.
course
Yeah.
has been there. way longer than my lifetime,
Yeah, I got lucky, man. My dad played and my uncles played. My dad actually he has 8 uncles. No, he has 7 brothers, so I have 7 uncles.
Did they all play?
Most of them, not
Okay.
all of them, but most of them played. So I just got into the game through that. Tiger, I was about 10, so this was around 2000.
Okay.
Tiger was at his peak. It was just a great way for me to spend time with my dad. They had my dad and my mom had divorced a little prior to that. So it was a great way for me to spend time with my dad, out on the golf course. I used to think it was stupid. I was into basketball,
I was going to ask, where are you from? Like, what's your back? Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Newtown High School. So I'm Owings Mills, Randallstown area.
Okay.
So yeah,
but
I
kids
got
are
started.
playing basketball and football there. Come on now.
Yeah.
2000
Oh
Ray
yeah.
Lewis, stop, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was at its height. I mean, the kids used to laugh at me, in high school, the football team would be practicing and I'm going with the golf team. We would go hit balls on the soccer field and then, they would laugh at me like, oh, come on, man, you're not with us. It was just, but hey, I saw a future where, this is what I wanted to do. And this is an arena where we're not represented that much. So, we can make some change in the community and, it's a great game, like you said, networking, business, the physical aspects
I don't
of it.
play, but
Yeah.
I can play. My back's been a little crooked the last 5 years of my life, and I don't want to wrench. I don't even want to hit balls right. I'm like, I went to Hawaii, and even like getting on a boogie board, I don't want to get injured again. Being injured
Your back is
sucks.
nothing to play with. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm a hot yoga devotee. I'm 5 days a week down on the mat, listening to Seal lately, seeing Janet Jackson, dancing fully, doing the things, being able to sit in a car again and get on a plane ride again. So like for me, I'm
Take the
just
small stuff for granted.
I'm 55. I'll be 55 this year, and I just feel like Humpty Dumpty. I'm glad that I can hit a hot yoga mat 90 minutes with great conviction and strength, that I don't want to F it up. But for people that like to play or that it comes back to them, I would think every spring. I saw Seal I played tennis as a kid. I played a lot of tennis.
Okay.
And much like you in Dundalk, nobody played tennis. I had 3 or 4 friends. We would seek out the lights at EVT or over Patapsco where they had lights at night, Essex Community College. So I know about playing and hitting the ball against the wall, which I hit more balls against walls than I ever did against people when I was, because I loved Borg. And Matt, and it didn't come to me. There wasn't a court in my neighborhood, anything like that. But I still would play. I would play tennis, But golf for people, when spring happens and they say I haven't hit a ball in a while, it's expensive to play. I'm not at that level to compete anymore. I just maybe want to hit a bucket of balls. But you offer a lot more than that. And I think for all the Classic Fives, and I say this with full conviction, that if I ever were to go back and my back gave me the confidence that I could feel like I'm not wrenching L4, L5, that I would go back. This is the way I would do it. I would take a lesson. I would want to have it to be social, and I would want to get better at it so I don't suck and I'm not chasing balls all day. That there is a point for a lot of people. Brian Billick picked up golf at 65.
Wow.
And he's addicted. Marvin Lewis. I talked to Marvin last week. Addicted. Now these are guys who are addicted to competing.
Right.
And later in life, not me with my back, but for a lot of people, golf is something you can enjoy your whole life, right?
Correct,
I mean, you see everything in Forest Park, right?
Yeah, we have a very diverse, what do you call it, population that play at Forest Park. You have the young kids and you have the older players. It's been there a long time, seen it change all throughout the years. So yeah, we're we're welcoming to everyone. We're not, that's the great thing with munis. We're not shunning people away. Everybody's welcome. We're having a good time, having fun. That's the main thing. We're not, we have the leagues where you can get competitive and you can get those serious competitions. But, if you want to just come out on a weekday evening or, a weekend afternoon, that's fine too. And, we give lessons. I do a lot of group clinics. So I went to Maryland Eastern Shore for college.
So you know good crab cakes then. All right, good. Yeah,
I'm a crab cake connoisseur.
Let's go. Yeah. Come on now. Stop now. I'll be over to Windsor 2 weeks from Friday and we'll be doing a crab cake tour. And
I need to meet you there. I need to meet you there.
Well, yeah, we're gonna figure this out because I mean,
Okay.
if there's a crab cake, I'm coming to get it. I'm over Wilkins Avenue in June, and I'm in Halethorpe in June. I'm up in Falston next. I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Don't.
All right. I'm
I'll
gonna keep
get
an eye
there.
on you.
But when you say UMES, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
those roads to Cambridge and Salisbury, and some of the
Yeah.
little Finger Lakes I got on down there, and saw how things were done on the shore. So.
Yep. Yep. So I went that route. They were the first HBCU to have a professional golf management program.
Oh, so you went
Yeah.
to school for this?
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at you. All right, now I'm
PGM
learning stuff.
program.
Now I'm getting some
Um,
Royal Farms coffee in my cold roofing mug, and I'm like, golf, man. Tell me about this.
yes, PGM program. It's only at about 20 schools in the nation. UMES was the first HBCU to have it. They actually got it right before I got there. So it was like perfect timing. A high school golf coach told me about it, and I'm saying, you know what, I'm all in. Because my first passion was kind of like being a sports agent. I know I wanted to get into sports somehow. And, I played
Big
golf. And
mistake. I'm telling you, as a guy who's
yeah,
done it my whole life, terrible mistake you're making.
yeah,
They'll kill
yeah,
you once you're inside. Trust me.
yeah, man. Well, this golf thing really took a hold of me, and I see how we can really make an impact in our community. So I went that route, and my first job after college, I worked at Suburban Club, which is a private club in Pikesville. So I
Nice
worked
crab
there.
cake there, just saying.
Oh yeah, yeah, good food there. So that's where I kind of learned the industry, learn how to navigate myself. And then my first head pro job came at Carroll Park downtown. So I was there for 2 years, and then now I'm
And
at
that's a
Forest
great
Park.
place too, because you
I
get
love
on
it.
and off
Life
in
9
2 hours,
holes
right?
downtown. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. We got a lot of crowd just coming in for a game, coming in for a concert. They would come out and play and have a good time. And this is my second year now at Forest Park. I actually grew up playing at Forest Park, so it's really full circle for me to be here at Forest
You
Park.
know
And I'm
every
loving it.
hole, right?
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
What's the
Back
best
to
you ever
front.
shot on your own home? I mean, hole in ones, all that's happened for you there?
I don't have a hole in one yet. I'm still looking for it.
Not in your life?
I've holed out from
It's
the fairway
so
multiple
hard,
times.
right?
Yeah, I've holed out from the fairway multiple times, but not where par three, a hole in one. I'm still looking for that. Lowest round is a 70. I haven't cracked the 60s yet, but that's my next goal. But
Elusive,
70.
is it? How often
Yep.
do you go out and play competitively on your own court? I mean, you're out there every day teaching other people, right? Like
Yeah,
you're
I
making
usually go out.
shots all day, right?
Yeah, I usually go out for 9 holes in the afternoon. Me and a buddy of mine, we usually just go out before it gets too late, after I finish work and play a quick nine and then go home. But I have a almost 2-year-old son, so I don't play as much as I used to. Got some family duties, but
Yeah, diapers instead of
yeah,
tee shots. I got you, man.
yeah,
Yeah. Richard
yeah.
Sheppard's our guest. He's the head PGA pro. You can find him over at Forest Park. So, give me the elevator speech on Forest, and then we'll talk a little PGA real quick. But
Okay,
because it's a huge tournament this week, so much going on, man.
big
Between
tournament. Yeah,
baseball and Janet Jackson, Anita Baker, I got concerts, I got things, I got horse races. The Orioles. I mean, it's Lamar. Well, that's over with for now, at least a little bit. But
yeah,
for golf and for your little piece and somebody to say, all right, I'm going to go out there and hit with this young man, learn the game a little bit or pick up something. Because I would need if I came out. I mean, I didn't even know how to hold the club when Norm Vikoski got a hold of me down at Furnace Creek back in 1996. I was holding like a baseball bat, the whole deal, right? Because I played a lot of
yeah.
baseball.
Got you. Yep.
To come out and learn the game and to have the patience you need, because it's not something that happens in a minute. It's something you have to fall in love with it. And I think for kids, if they get into that, I make a shot, they make a really good shot, then they want to make another one. And I think it's the same for nobody wants to come out and be really bad at it. They want to get better.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want to come out and get lessons first. I guess some people, they started playing golf. They've been playing for 20 years, and they finally come see me for a lesson. I gotta fix all kind of stuff: bad grip, bad takeaway, bad posture, bad balance. It's better to just get to lessons first. That way, you learn the fundamentals and you kind of know what to work on when you're practicing, a lot of people are practicing and they're just kind of just doing whatever, not really working on anything.
You got me thinking
So it's a
about
waste
like
of
the
time,
stroke
really.
now
It's
and
a
like
waste of
holding the
time.
right
Yeah.
arm forward and like all of the form things about staying in all the
And in posture. Yeah.
absolute that
Yeah.
makes my back just wrench just like I need to stretch thinking about
You need
going
to stretch. You need to
I
stretch
gotta
every
stretch thinking
morning.
about
Yeah.
torquing and coming through,
Yeah.
but it really is. And now with video and like you can
Oh yeah.
really
Yeah.
see
We got a lot of
everything's
tools.
measured, right?
Yeah. I love using video. A lot of my clients, they think they're doing something with their swing, and I'm telling them, no, you're doing something totally different than what you think you're doing. Let me show you. And when they see it, they say, oh, okay. I'm way off than what I thought I was. I thought I had a shut club face at the top, but I'm showing you it's way open at the top. So yeah, videos helped a lot. I work from green back to the tee. So I usually start, say I have a brand new beginner coming out. I start with putting. Start with putting, learn the
Putting in
fundamentals of
Ocean
putting.
City, man. You don't have to tell
Hey,
me how to putt. I
hey.
know how to putt. Played a lot of putt. Come on, man.
Oh, hey, funny you say that. I'm going to Ocean City on
You
Wednesday,
gonna play
golf
old
trip.
pro? You're gonna hit it right into the clown's mouth there, get a free game, right?
Nah, yeah, we're gonna play some real golf, but yeah, we might check out a mini golf or two. But that's funny you say that. We go every year. I go for the car show weekend. Actually, that's something else going on. Car show weekend in Ocean City. It's awesome, man. They got all the old schools, the hot rods out. It's awesome. But
I can't do everything. I can't do Bruno
yeah,
Mars and that. I can't do it all. I go to Ocean City for Dave Matthews and Sheryl Crow in the end of summer. I mean, I'm going
okay,
for Mako. I'm
okay,
going down to see Tommy Conway.
okay. Yeah,
I'm
you
juggling
can't
a
be
lot of stuff.
everywhere.
And the Orioles are relevant. You even got your bobblehead over your shoulder there. I see you. You
Yeah, so Brooks
hide
Robinson.
Oriole gear.
Brooks Robinson. Yep.
Yeah, man. So if I come out, your first thing is lesson, and your first thing is putting, literally,
Yeah.
right?
Then we do chipping. Then we start to work away. We do chipping, little longer shots, pitch shots. Then we go into full swing irons. Then we get into the big boy, full swing driver. And then
Every
after
kid
that,
wants to just hit the ball a long way, though.
yeah,
Every
I
big
know.
kid does too, right?
Yeah. But if you can't hit it 50 yards, how can you expect to hit it 250 yards? That's my philosophy. But and then we'll get on the course after that. So, that's how I work, and it's worked well for me over the years. I love what I do. We'll have fun, and you learn this great game of golf too.
You could be
So
watching golf.
come out.
That's the other thing. All you guys that are nerds about play, out in the sun all day. Then like Thursday and Friday roll around, and some of these little spiritual holidays like the PGA Championship or the Masters. Do you watch
Oh
golf on the
yeah,
weekends, or do you carve out like 3 to 6 on Sunday just to see,
yeah,
who's doing? Like
yeah. I definitely
because
have to carve out Sunday afternoon. That's my thing. I gotta carve
okay.
out Sunday afternoon. We're busy before that. I might have it on. We have it on in the shop, in the golf shop, checking it out. But yeah, Sunday afternoon,
So
I'm
you
tuned
always
in.
know what's going on from being around the
Oh
course
yeah,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Gotcha.
yep.
Well, it's also the language of the club too, right? People come in and say, "How did
They're
Rory
asking me.
this
Yeah,
weekend?"
yeah.
And right.
Right. If Tiger was playing, everybody comes in and asks, "How's Tiger doing? Where's Tiger at?" He's not playing this week, but
Well, it's amazing all these years later, dude. You were a little boy when I've been doing radio 32 years, all right? So like
I
I
just
took
turned
my
33. I just turned
okay.
33 May 4th.
So this
Yep.
I know I feel young and sexy to some of you at least, but I've been doing this a long time um and it's funny you would say Tiger Mania. I met Tiger at the Hard Rock at a Hootie and the Blowfish concert on New Year's Eve of
Wow.
1996. He had not won it. He was about to go nuts winning majors. He had been on the cover of Sports Illustrated, like all of that. And he was a jerk to me, kind of famously. 30 years later, I still tell the story about he literally sat next to me at the concert because we were both guests at Hootie and the Blow. Like, and all
Wow.
these years later, I've never come in contact. I've seen the wife, the this, the that, the car accidents, all.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, oh man, every time I talk to anybody of your age, of any color who plays golf, doesn't matter where you're from, Tiger was nobody got
He's got
inspired
it.
by
He's
Mickelson.
got it. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Tiger, I mean, it's like LeBron or Michael Jordan. Doesn't matter which one it is, but somebody brought you secretariat when it comes to horse racing, right? Like somebody brought you to the party, and
Right.
Tiger brought everybody to the party. And 20
Correct.
years later, you're out on a golf course. I mean, it's an amazing legacy. It really is.
Yeah. People still asking about him. He still moves the needle. He still moves the needle on the golf course. You got some younger guys coming up. Rory, he's not so young anymore. Rory McIlroy, he's probably, I would say, the next most popular guy Well, Jordan Spieth, he's up there too. But they don't move the needle like Tiger
When
does.
you watch those guys play, what do you learn?
Oh man, just
How
their
good they are, right?
yeah, how good they. It's a different level, man. It's a different level. People think PGA pros, club pros, we're supposed to be out there playing, but they're a totally different level. They practice and play maybe 8-10 hours a day to be where they're at. So I have so much respect for them. But let me tell you something. The PGA Championship, right? So we're PGA members as a PGA Head Pro. So right, so we actually are able to qualify for this event, right? So we have a section. There's 41 sections in the PGA of America, right? So we have a section championship, right? So the top maybe 5 spots, they go to our national PGA championship for club pros, right? Then it's a bunch of people there, maybe 200 people there that play in that tournament. They take the top 20 to go play in the actual PGA championship. So you have 20 PGA club pros playing in this major this week up in Rochester. So it's a great honor. We have one from the Middle Atlantic section. We're in the Middle Atlantic. One of our members qualified for the major. So yeah,
That's exciting.
It's our championship, really. Yeah. So
Well, and I guess for you, once Tiger, I mean, it's terrible watching him limp around, right? I mean, like,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
for you who love him. But what keeps you watching now? Who are the guys you're watching this weekend?
I love Roy McIlroy. He's probably my favorite player. We actually share the same birthday. So I love Roy. I just love how he he hits it far. He's a great ambassador for the game. I don't know if you heard about all the live stuff, the live
Oh
golf.
yeah, we've talked a
Are
lot
you up
about
on
that.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. So they'll actually be playing in this event as well. They've
Well,
allowed.
it certainly divided the whole. I mean, we could do
Yeah,
hours
yeah,
just on that
yeah,
topic, right?
yeah.
Literally.
But he's a great ambassador for the PGA Tour. I also like Jordan Spieth as well, Under Armour guy. So I like him. Who else I like? Now he's a live guy, but Brooks Koepka I actually like. I just like his determination and how he plays the majors. Um, he doesn't back down from anything. He's right up in your face. He's gonna tell you I'm gonna beat you, and hopefully he does it. He finished second at the Masters, if you saw earlier this year. So it'd be interesting to see. Got some great storylines. Phil's playing. Phil Mickelson's going to be playing.
Well, the whole live,
Yeah,
PGA
yeah,
things, it's going to be a storyline in any of these majors,
yeah,
especially when a live guy wins. So,
yeah.
which was
It's gonna
narrow at the
happen
Masters.
eventually.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen
absolutely,
eventually.
absolutely. Richard, it's really been a great visit with you. Richard Sheppard Jr. is Forest Park's head PGA pro. They're part of Classic 5. We do a lot with Classic 5 around here all summer long and trying to keep me abreast of everything going on in golf. Since I wrenched my back, I don't get out as much, but it's amazing to see young people play the game, seeing simulators, seeing them improve, seeing them get lessons, on seeing them get better, and certainly over in West Baltimore, you could stop over. What's the best way to reach out to you? Just come on in,
Uh,
maybe.
yeah, come on in. You can call the golf shop number 448 golf. You can find me on Facebook, Rich RJ Sheppard. Yeah, come out and see us, man. We're having a good time. Golf season's here. Let's get out and have some fun.
Man, you're going to lose some people to the Orioles this year. I'm just saying. The Orioles
Yeah,
are. Yeah,
yeah.
I know you
I
got
need
your
to get
Brooksy
to a game
bobblehead there.
myself, man. I need to get to a game myself. They're playing awesome, man. They're
Otani in
playing awesome.
town all week. Go to see the Tiger Woods of baseball right now. Shohei Otani.
Yeah.
Rich, appreciate our friends at Classic 5. Go to any of their courses. You can always find them out at Classic 5 Golf. I talk about it all the time. It's up on the front of the website, and we keep golf relevant around here, as well as keeping baseball and football. And of course, Crab Cakes. Maryland Crab Cake Tour, presented by the Maryland Lottery and our friends at Window Nation, coming back to Falston on Tuesday, the 23rd, and really just all over the Beltway, June and July. I'm not going anywhere, doing anything. I'm going to some concerts. I'm eating some crab cakes, drink some beer, watch some baseball. Summertime. I'm Nestor.
Good
We are
summer.
WNST, AM 1570, Towson, Baltimore, but not in that order. The beer's going to come first. We never stop talking Baltimore positive. Stay with us.